Okay, I wanted to do a short on this one, but I could not fit it into 50 seconds or 59 seconds or less. This, let me give you a little background. Before we had Integrity, who gave us really nice articulated bodies, but very high prices. Before Fashionistas helped level the playing ground a little bit with their articulation. And before we ever got a Made-To-Move body that wasn't a bendy body, there was a company or two called Volks was one. And now I forgot the other one's name. Watch my short to find that out. But there are two companies, at least I can think of, that I would have to, Obitsu's the other one. I don't know which one this is. There's no printing that I can tell on here, but it is a body made by them, and it's really not meant for children at all. This not so much because it does have a little bit of anatomically correctness to it, but because of the fact that it's very fragile. It's definitely not something you can play with. This one's a bit better, so it doesn't fall apart every time I pose it. But some of them, their feet kept falling off. So if you ever want to put these in some sneakers, you better put socks on or you're going to lose those feet because they come off pretty easy. Oh, good. These are holding on pretty nicely. Most of them don't, but the knees are very nice on these particularly. They don't look flat. They look like a little bit more natural. So that's a plus for this body. This is really interesting. The articulation in the tummy area, there's one at the waist, one at the tummy, and then one below the bust. So it's really strange. There's like several points of articulation just right there. It gives her a more natural, bend if she was wearing clothes. And I put her in this swimsuit so you can actually see all the points of articulation so that she's not like bent like an L shape when she's bending. She's got more points of articulation to make her bend a little bit more natural. Now she's also got screw holes. So those are not that pretty. I think that she came with some little plugs to put in there. I don't think I ever put them in there. They didn't really stay well, and I didn't feel like gluing them in case for some reason I wanted to take it apart. And I think sometimes they also come with different feet. Like this one has the flat feet. You can also get the pointy feet and different hands. So you can have like the holding hands. They're really easy to take out. And another thing is, they're a lot like Monster High in the fact that you could take parts off to redress them. But this is way older than Monster High. This came out well before that, probably in the 90s is when I got this. Like I said, back then, we had to go through the internet. I think we had eBay at the time. But there was a company, I used to go to something called Biscuit House or something. It's the word biscuit in it. And they sold a lot of Japanese dolls. They had remint. Remint was like these little tiny food things that were perfect for 1/6 scale. And the body's like this. So yeah, you can get them in all different shades and sizes. So if you want like pale or dark or tan or whatever, at the time though, when they first came out, they only sold to an Asian market at first. So they only came in like basically really light skin. And this is more of what I think they call a natural skin. But now they come in all kinds of colors. You can go on eBay and find them in all different shapes, sizes, colors, everything you can imagine nowadays. But back then, this is about the best we can get. And again, that face right there, if I didn't say it in this video, is definitely from a later doll. But it's a very pretty one. I think that's a very beautiful face. And it matches the skin very nicely. So let me know below if you had either Obitsu, O-B-I-T-S-U-E, S-U-E. No, there's no E on the end. Or Volks, which looks like Volkswagen. I think that was the name of the company, or was it Volks? Tell me below if you had either one of those or if you even know which one this is by just looking at it, because I don't really see any printing on the body. And I've looked, and I don't see anything, which is, I guess, a good thing. Maybe you can tell by the feet, because I know one of them has feet like that and the other one has feet that are different. And some of them, I know some of the Obitsu have magnets in their feet, so that's kind of cool. I had a 2-foot tall Obitsu. She's somewhere. All right, well, let me know below if you have these, if you know anything about them. Thanks for watching.